Hey, dear my editors, today I got a new theme. It's not new, but it's something old. In a way, it's new because we're trying to update our knowledge and understanding. It's about Zion. So this Zion thing, the Judaism, is a big thing. A philosophy. It's all about the state of Israel and they always have to remember the Mount of Zion. In a way, this is a personification and allegory of the symbolism of pure Jewish woman. Okay, so Zion, the ultimate top mountain. I don't know how I can put it. Something like a symbol of beauty of the Jewish woman. Okay, the foundation of Israeli Judaism. We do have in Eritrean version pure Eritrean woman ንጽህቲ ኤርትራዊት ጽዮን ላይክ ነው ቀደም ኣዴታትና ክምርዓዋ ከለዋ ወላ ኣቦታትና ቀደም ንኣሽቱ ከለዋ ደቂ 12 ዓመት ከለዋ ምስ ኣዕሩኽቶም ወላ ገለ ካልኦት ሰባት ይመባፅዑ ነይሮም ወዛዕርከይ ጓል ተዳ ወሊደ ንወድኻ እየ ዘመርዖ ገለ በሃሉ ላይክ ነው ኣው ተዳ ኮይኖም ክሳብ ካብ 12 ክሳብ 16 17 ዘሎ ግዜ ጽበይዋ ተጓል ክሳብ ትጉብዝ ትወድኻ ላይክ ነው ተሓቢ ገለሪያ ላይክ ነው እዚ እንታይ ይባሃል ንጽህና ቀደም ዝነበረ ላይክ ነው በቃ ደናግል ተንቆልዑ ኤቭሪቲንግ ከምዚ ነይሩ ናይ ቀደም ባህልና ላይክ ነው ፒውር ኤሪትሪያን ውመን ሶ ናትና ሲምቦል ክንገልጽ ከለና ናይ ኣዴታትና ንጹኻትን you know ከምዚ ኢልካ እንዳተመራስሕካ ዝኸይድ ኣይኮነን ከምዚ ናይ ግዜ ምጽኦ so back to this Zionism, the Jewish faith, when they say about Zion, they try to personificate the mountain Zion, that they left 2,000 years ago, like, you know, after the Romans won the war and they dispersed all over the world, okay? So they always remember the Mount Zion, okay? Zion, the Israeli Jewish woman, Zion, pure and sacred kind of thing to that level. So they try to match the woman, the lady, Jewish lady, as a mountain Zion, mountain Zion. When you get to the top of the kind of like ecstasy, like love of a woman, extreme top, you get so top. You get my point? So I think that's the idea. We do have our version. So our Zion are our mountains, my friend. Okay, Zion is just really kind of a little small mountain in Israel. Okay, so let it be. So the Zionist movement became their way of identification with Israel. Then they established the state, and now they got an Israeli state. Okay, so that thing, we don't have to be slaves as Eritreans, my friend, okay? We are Christians. Of course, we do have the old version of Zionism. And because I was really shocked, and we do have an Eritrean lady called Dr. Harnet Pokretzian. Pokretzian means like the firstborn of Zion in Tigrinya. And so she was saying so much things about Morgan Pierce. Morgan Pierce is one of the guys who is with Simon Cowell, all these panelists with this Britain Has Got Talent, the Idol kind of thing, American Idol, British Idol kind of thing, all this media kind of frenzy, people getting mad, everything, like, this is, in a way, this is not Judaism, my friend, this is not Zion thing, this is like, the money being God, okay? So this is an idol worship, it's not Jewish thing, my friend, it's not Christian thing, and Simon Cowell is obviously a really greedy man, and he tries to take every nation's culture to make money, like, everything they try to commercialize. So Morgan Pierce, being one of the panelists with Simon Cowell, had really great influence on this Dr. Harnet Pokretzian, and like, she went to Monaco, and I think she was brought up in Germany, so she had this really colonialist kind of like setup, trying to go to the new world and found the new world, like this like kind of Brazil, and America and the Caribbean. She's that mentality. I think she was brought up in Germany. So she was saying like, you know, when I watch a TV program that Morgan Pierce did in Monaco, completely it changed my world outlook. You know, all the things I used to think about victimhood, you know, being poor means very lovely and everything. I suddenly woke up and I despised it. Like I hated it. I wanted to be rich like Piers Morgan, you know. I want to be single superstar. And I mean singer in a way, artist in a money making. I want to be an idol of Britain, an idol of Germany, an idol of Simon Cowell, because my name is my friend Pokratian. I'm a Zion. I'm like Simon Cowell. And that time I was working with an organization called North End Senior Commissioning Support Unit. Okay, so I think they were trying to hook me up with other ladies because I'm married and I don't have 3 kids, and obviously they were trying to get hold of me and like, you know, kind of like try to manage me to divert attention to that beautiful women working with me, like, you know, very ambitious women. Most of them were white women, some of them middle-aged kind of thing. So they wanted me to shift into my ambition of an idol worship, like money making, like Simon Cowell and Piers Morgan kind of thing. So it didn't work out because, my friend, I was committed to my kids and everything because they don't have anyone else who was going to be for them except daddy and mommy. So I just said, man, forget this job line. Just take your job, stupid job. So I left the organization. Before that though, so they found out most of the people were kind of like, this drug queen kind of people team trying to get up. They always play with this mind game. And all the clique, the team that was trying to set me up were, more of them were drug queen, okay? And well, this is a country, and they have every right to do whatever they want, but they don't have a right to hack some other people, okay? So because they found out it didn't work out, that I was not gonna be hacked into chasing another ladies bums, they just kind of, they were really fed up and, kind of like giving up. So they were on the lookout to any Eritrean intellectual ladies with good degree, good PhD, and very famous in Eritrean Ethiopian kind of circles. So they found out this lady. Her name is Dr. Hannat Bokhrotsian. Okay, she's really very good looking, very petite, tiny lady, very highly intellectual. She was brought up in Germany. Extremely beautiful girl, but she hasn't got a bum. And she's really tiny, and it's not something like, you just kind of like, you fancy her kind of thing, but she's very clever and very beautiful. I said, oh my God, who is this girl, man? I've never seen this lady, and she's very beautiful. And she was going on and on, like she goes to Monaco. Piers Morgan TV program changed me. I wanted to change my cursed African heritage from being poor and always giving to become a multi-billionaire, millionaire. So I said, I'm gonna be like this super rich Monaco people, all these people, like, all these tax haven, all this gambling kind of industry. Monaco, the whole nation is just maybe 5 kilometers by 5 kilometers, 25 kilometers square. And these people, they are very smart people. It's mostly with casino gambling. So you got all these multi-million people coming from all over the world. So they go to that really tiny state. I think I would call it a state. It's not a state. They don't have soldiers. They don't know how whatsoever. So this is a people for multi-million people, like this Las Vegas kind of casino. So she was just misleading people. The other side of it, I used to have a really tall and very beautiful Djibouti Muslim lady called Mona. I think she was trying to, well, I can guess, she was trying to say, I am soaking all the energy of this Mona cooperatives, Monaco, like Mona cooperatives, Monaco. So I'm sucking that energy, and I'm on top of the world in Mona. I think in a way she was trying, like, I'm going to hack Eob and I'm going to take his all energy. Like, people like Piers Morgan and this organization that I was working for, Northern East Lending Commission Opportunity, they were funding her. So in a way, she is an Eritrean, very beautiful lady, but hacked in a German brain, in a German body, like, you know. So her looks is in Eritrean, but sorry, her body and her looks is Eritrean. Her mind is Germanic. You know, really stupid woman, stupid, very stupid, like, you know. Someone he just like talks so much. Then she was going to Africa. My dear Eritreans and Ethiopians, I'm in Africa, Victoria. Like, I don't understand why they call it this white lady Victoria. They should call it African goddesses and goddess, like, you know. Just get the crap out of it, you know. So she was going everywhere to Africa as if we are really stupid people who don't know how to make business, like, you know, we don't know how to, you know, make a very famous business, like, you know. And she would go to all these beekeeping areas, you know, be my bee, I'm looking bee, work for me, kind of thing, like, just, anyway. So these people were hacking her, and because I've been on the Eritrean issue for at least 25 years, my friend, like, you know, my whole idea is to get the Eritreans go to always think about Eritrea, like the Jewish people that like you have these ideologies like this, what's his name, Tuedro. I think they had this conference in Switzerland in the 1800s. Like, you know, these Jewish people, they suffered 2,000 years, my friend, okay? If it was very good for them to be billionaires and forget their country, okay, they wouldn't go back with only one shirt, one trouser, okay, literally leaving all their riches in Europe, going to Jewish in Palestine, you know, buying little lands from all this Israel, so from these Arab people. Then now they got a state, my friend, okay? No matter how much rich you are, multi-billionaire, even if you own £1 trillion, and if you are in a foreign land, my friend, you're just nothing. You just crap, rubbish. You don't have dignity. You don't have respect. You don't have language. You don't have a pride, my friend. You don't have a culture. You don't have a music. You don't have a language. You don't have a looks. That is saying, it's me. I'm not a trend. You don't say that, my friend. You're just really rubbish. So coming back to Dr. Harun Bohrotzen, she was just driving all these young Eritreans. I think mostly where, you know, the intellectual kind of like, you know, intelligentsia people, minimum graduate people all over the world in the West, highly educated people, they want to make business. So she always drives them away from Eritrea all the way to West to Africa. Like, you know, she wouldn't say not a single word about Eritrea and about our villages. She hasn't got no emotional attachment kind of like bond about Eritrea, my friend. For me, the Eritrea, the mountains, my friend, it's a place. It's my spirit. It's my being, my friend. Everything about it. I don't even care whether I have billion pounds or dollars. I would swap it going to live in my village, you know, as a shepherd, as a goat or maybe sheep tending person, okay? That's what country, having a country means, my friend. A free person, not a slave. German slave, English slave, whatever you call it, you know. Spanish slave or Portuguese slave or Italian slave, okay? That's a landlord, my friend, a master, okay? A land owner, sea owner, you know, free person, you know. If you want to have it, if you want to, you just can picture that little hut in a place of nowhere along this 1,300 kilometers of sea. Nobody asks you, my friend. He stayed there for 2 weeks. No white person coming in there, no Chinese person, no Indian person, no European going there. Hey, my friend, where you from? They wouldn't say that, my friend. That's you speak in your language, in Tigrinya, Tigray, Saho, whatever it is, like, you know. No white people come there and lecture you, you know. That's what means a master, my friend. You don't need trillion pounds or dollars, my friend. That's a master. That's what it means to have a country, my friend, okay? Not just really this fake, superficial Monaco, gambling, safe haven, all that kind of stuff, right? Just, you have these Grand Prix, like prick people, like, you know, driving car, and you just watch to the TV, glue to the TV, all your eyes getting blurred, and, you know, you mind tricks on you, my friend. And that's really crap, superficial, fake, my friend. We have a country. All this Dr. Harnet Bohrotzen doing that, like, you know, just trying to impress people, like, you know, she is becoming multi-millionaire, going to Monaco, this 5 times 5 feet, 25 kilometers square, trying to impress all these people, like, you know, trying to hack them, It's an Eritrean body, but Germanic mind, my friend. They hacked her, my friend. People like this Piers Morgan and Simon Cowley and everything. But me, Eritrean, my friend, I dance with my Tigunya. I'm Harry. English, my friend, from my village. She wouldn't do it. She doesn't know it, my friend. She lost it. She lost it, my friend. She became a German, an English toy. So I don't mean to be really horrible talking about. It's really nasty when people try to play games. And some other people, they pay them for the permission of driving young Eritreans away from their land, from my friend, from their villages, my friend. Okay, those villages means a lot, my friend. You just farm there organically, no English person, no white person, no German, no Italian, no Spanish, whatsoever comes there and just tell you rubbish. You tell him, get out of it, man. I don't know you, you know. I'm not English, I'm not German, I'm not Spanish. I'm Eritrean, but I speak English, my friend, okay? So that's what having a country means. So I was really curious, Simon Cowell, obviously. Yeah, Simon Cowell is a Jewish man, but all this, his musical kind of thing, you know, all this, his empire, music empire, my friend, okay? This idol making people, like, you know, they were trying to make her an idol, like, you know, she hasn't got good bam, whatever, like, you know, she's got this really wobbly, soft bonus that she was brought up in Germany, you know, really kind of secluded in this really rich country in Germany, and she hasn't got proper vitamin D strength into her bones because she hasn't got a lot of sunshine exposure to her bones. So she hasn't got proper calcium into her bones. So even if you touch her, my friend, all her legs will fly down over, and, like, you know, that's gonna be a liability, my friend. You're gonna pay a lot of insurance for fixing her rheumatological kind of treatment for her bones, my friend. So that's healthcare insurance issue, my friend. So if you dare try to fancy her money and you just become her boyfriend and your husband, it's a liability, my friend. You will be ending up paying all for her healthcare needs. I think sometimes, you know, people, they deserve what they need. Anyway, coming back to this Zionism, my friend. We do have Jewish faith, our ancient link and everything, but we're not Jewish, okay? We are Eritreans, my friend. We are masters, okay? So, like, if you say, I'm a Zionist, I'm Israeli, all these white people like Simon Cowell and people in Israel will come to your land and they tell you, hey, you're little nigger. You tell us you are Zion, you are Jewish. We are Jewish, original Jewish. You are black, filthy African. So we have to be a lord, king in Eritrea. So that's why they're gonna tell him, my friend, okay? So why you tell them, hey, we have that Jewish faith, but we're not Jewish, my friend. We're not Israeli, my friend. We're not white. We are Eritreans. We are Africans. So that's how the game works, okay? So this lady, she's being hacked by this Simon Cowell and Piers Morgan, and she just really parrots like this little kid parrot, you know. So this Zionism, my friend. So all these Jewish people, they always have that Zionism idea because they've been really subjugated, like, you know, humiliated for 2,000 years, like, you know. Obviously, we do have a lot of things in common with them because we've been subjugated and colonized for some years. And every little history about Israel, about the Jewish people, we do connect with it, my friend. But having said that, it doesn't mean they are our masters, my friend. We got our nation, we got our African identity really proud, my friend, okay? But we do have a lot of things in common, okay? They are white East European people, we are African Eritreans, okay? So we have to put all this distinction. So this Zion always getting that to that high level of spiritual power, having that rock spirit and strength. It resonates with us as well. Like, you know, all our land is full of mountain and sea and beauty and village, my friend. Okay, we're not Zionists. We are Eritreans. Okay, we have really big mountains like in Barhenet, mountain in Basura, height, you know, Batochilo, the Brebis and everything. So this is our version of Zion, okay? So that pure Zion woman in Eritrea, we call her Mary, Kidane Meret, okay? She is the personification, symbol of purity, sacredness, my friend, okay? She's Eritrean, she's not Zion, white, Jewish, East European woman, okay? These people trying to sell us, okay? So that's the distinction. And So I think because I wanted to say this for a long time, and my first target all these 25 years was to get all Eritreans, to appreciate that we do have a country, my friend. We're not gonna be slaves, okay? I always teach my kids and other kids, my friend, okay? You can have a degree, PhD, can be millionaire, but forget the English people. They can kick you anytime they want, okay? So, number one, you are first Eritrean, okay? Okay? You're not that's really the tiny person living in this council flat, like this really people they just lock you into this really stupid box for this really like peasant kind of low level class people. Like you got freehold big land, my friend. You are a master, my friend, a master of your nation. Okay, you not identify yourself a council a doll seeker. Okay, so that's the I always try to train my kids like no. Okay, first comes with their identity, our nation, my friend. We're not slaves. Okay, we are masters. So that's why I was pissed off with Dr. Harnett. Always trying driving people away from their land. Sometimes she just takes you to Rwanda, these great lakes like around this Victoria Lake, other African countries. My friend, we are Africans, but we are Eritreans, my friend. These people, all these Uganda people, all these Tanzanians, Rwandans, these are the people, my friend. They are the owners of their land. If you are an Eritrean going there, trying to make business, if they don't like you, they have every right to kick you out within 1 hour because their land, my friend. They are the masters of their land, okay? So never ever try to drive our young people to that by letting them forget their identity, okay? Their culture, their value, because all our mountains, our villages, our towns, everything means every spiritual beat for us, okay? Because I grown up there, I was just as a kid, I was just riding through all the areas. So for me, it has got spiritual meaning. It means everything, My emotional bonding with it is so great. I think these people like this Dr. Harnett Pokrasian and everything, they just grow up in this German, England and everything. They don't have no emotional bonding to that. Except trying to make money from my friend. They don't have no passion, no love for village, no love for mountain, no love for sea Eritrea, nothing except somebody design, always trying to make money. Have you heard the trend today, my friend? The Wall Street Journal, the Financial Times, Piers Morgan TV clip about how he says like if you go to Monaco you can be multi-millionaire, and they just show you that Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton driving. That's sex superficial, my friend. Why you have, how many is it? 125 million square meters is 1,000 in Eritrea. You are a master there. You want to be this really kind of, no, it doesn't make sense, my friend. Like, sometimes, these kids, when they go to their PhD and master things, like, they get mad. I think they lose it, my friend. It doesn't go that way. Like, it's not real. So we have a country, my friend, okay? All our people fought for so many hundreds of years to keep our dignity, our identity, our independence, my friend. So we do have a nation, my friend. All these Jewish people, because they craved to have their independence, within this really little tiny nation called Israel, even it's not the size of Gash Barka region in Eritrea, one of the 6 regions in Eritrea. It's not that size, very tiny. But they made it so super rich and very powerful nation. That's how much they longed so much to have their independence, my friend. So don't take it like a joke, okay? Because you have a nation now, you take it like a joke, like a clown thing. Always just going on the TV or YouTube. Hey, you're gonna be millionaire. It doesn't work that way, my friend. Even if you're billionaire. If you don't have a country, if you don't have no passion for your village, for your roots back in Eritrea, you're nothing, my friend. Wherever you go to Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, you amass billion pounds, dollars, and if you mess up with their system, they kick you within 1 hour. Even in the UK, they kick you within 1 hour. In America, the same way, my friend. You are a refugee, a wretched person, really know how. Who hasn't got dignity whatsoever? If you buy a mortgage, a house, maybe you end up paying for the mortgage for 25 years, okay? So that's modern slavery, my friend. Okay. In Eritrea, you go to a village, you buy this little tent, you pitch it there, my friend. You live there, nobody asks you, like, you know. You go to bicycle, my friend, you go to the towns, you buy your shop. If you want, you can just farm in your own little farm and you do your own garden from the water harvest. Isn't it amazing, my friend? This is paradise. And come back to London, you buy this little mortgage, and to buy that mortgage, let's say £250,000, you become a slave for 25 years, only paying for the mortgage. Then when you become old and frail, when you don't keep up paying for the mortgage, my friend, the house gets repossessed and you get thrown as a homeless person. Okay? So I never try to underestimate you having a country, my friend. It's a big thing, my friend. Okay? This is a really sacred thing. Don't try to sell other people, young Eritreans, to Africa. Always what you do, try to do is, of course, yeah, they can make money, but our country comes first, my friend. Okay? Our village, our region, our identity, our looks, everything, our language, our culture, our tradition. Okay? That's called value. You know, money, currency, you know how it works. Let's say Donald Trump or the president of Eritrea, UK, or European Union or German Chancellor, they have that 100 paper not bill. They say, me, the president of America, I do sign on this paper note, being the head of the bank. I guarantee, okay, whoever sees this paper note, the bill, this paper note with my signature, will exchange you everything that you want within $100 limit. Okay, so what they're saying is, my words are true, my friend. Okay, if they don't give you of what it does deserve for this 100 value, I make sure, I guarantee you, my friend, that's what Donald Trump says, I will give you 100 kilogram of fish or fruit and vegetables from our farm for upsetting you, for lying that we didn't pay you. Okay, so that's what money means. Okay, money. If you go to Eritrean reality, well, in a way it's bartering. Okay, in Eritrea, what we say is like, hey, my friend, if you are Dr. Hanat Bokhrotsian, you say, this is Dr. Hanat Bokhrotsian, the president of the Eritrean bank. If this person doesn't give you what he deserves for this 1,000 or 100 nafa, then we guarantee I'll give you 1 quintal, which is 100 kilogram of fish, fruit and vegetable from Adrich area farmers, from the villages, from Gashbarka, from around Mandafara, from around Asmara. Yeah, because you have trust us, my friend. You have to trust with our signature on the 100 nafa. So you give them, if you fail to deliver that amount of conversion, bartering to what you said on that paper note, then you give it in another way, like a replacement compensation. Okay, so that's what money means. That's what currency means. Okay, so going back, we have really super big resources, my friend. All the fishes means resources, money. Okay, all the farms means money, my friend. Fruit and vegetables. Okay, means like, you just fatten all these sheep and goats and cows and ox and everything. Okay, so it means money, my friend, money, currency. That's how money works. Okay, so if you drive all these people away from Eritrea, from all these big 125,000 square kilometers away, where they will never barter with paper money of other resources like Victoria, like in Uganda or Tanzania or Rwanda, whatever, that means they don't have anything. The Rwanda people are not going to give them their resources, my friend. You just left only with a paper, and the paper means nothing, my friend. They just burn it in a landfill kind of thing. Okay, so they understand the idea of money. Money works only when you have a nation, resources, my friend, natural resources, farming, agriculture, land, fish, environment, intellect, people, labor, you human beings. Okay, that's what money means, my friend. Okay, So having a country, it's not something you just underestimate. Like, you're going to Monaco, 25 square kilometer, and you tell people like, hey, you gotta be multi-billionaire. It doesn't work, my friend, okay? So you will never try to trade that with having a nation, a country, okay? So do you get the idea, my friend? Economy, currency, money, bartering system. In a way, we are still bartering, my friend. So coming back to that $100, not to give to people, behind the scene, you have something, an accumulated exchange for that word. It's a verb. It's a word that is saying, this 100 not signature means it costs like 10 kilo of fish, maybe 100 kilo of fish, or maybe fruit and vegetable, and maybe some cereals, grain. That's what he's saying. Okay, it's an exchange rate of bartering, a kind of like an agreement. Okay. So that's what a country means, Dr. Hamad Bohrat. Otherwise, don't drive people. And so this Zionism means, Zionism means purest of Jewish ladies, okay? Our Eritreans, our moms, our sisters, our daughters mean the purest ladies personification of our symbol, our culture, our being, okay? They are personification of our culture and the land, our mountains. That's what mountain Zion means. It's not like the mountain Zion you have that you have in Israel, okay? You are going to be slave if you go to Israel. You are slave. Have you seen all the Eritrean refugees when they were in Israel? All the Jewish people say, oh, these people are barbaric Africans, throw all their blood out from the bank. They were throwing it on my friend, because you blood means nothing. You just rubbish, slave to them. So all these Jewish people, they were selling all these African slaves and European slaves in Prague, slave trade. Read it, my friend. So they were selling all these people from Central Europe in Andualis, to the Muslim countries. And from the Muslim countries, they bring other Christians and they sell them in Prague. The same thing with the Falasha people during Mengistu Haile Mariam times, okay? The Mengistu Haile Mariam person, I think he sold them 15,000 Jewish Falasha Ethiopians as slaves to Israel, okay? In Israel, they are slaves, my friend. Black person means really cheap. Cheap. Slave, my friend. Slavery, like the same way the Arabs do, okay? So never try to underestimate our intelligence and never try to sell us, okay? So this is called value. Try to value yourself, my friend, okay? You're not cheap. You're not slave. You are Eritrean. You are a really highly valued person, okay? You got a nation. You got a value of what you eat, agriculture, of you see, trade, okay? Your name, your looks, my friend. All the Jewish people, the white East Europeans, they got in Jerusalem. They don't much like you, my friend. You are really beautiful creature, okay? Never try to match them, my friend. So that's what value means, brand, label, okay? Never try to de-evaluate your brand, your label. You're trying to go to Piers Morgan and he shows you that crap TV documentary about this tax safe haven in Monaco, and you try to impress other people. You're just fooling yourself, really this superficial, little, immature person, like, you're trying to sell your own people into slavery, So in a way, you're devaluating Eritrean value, okay? We all, especially me and other Eritrean people, I've been involved with this 25